What's up, AEW wrestling fans? I am Alex Abrahantes, and we are here in Huntsville, Alabama, otherwise known as Rocket City. And tonight, Rocket City is going to blast off thanks to Dynamite. Now, if you haven't heard, there is breaking news. Double or Nothing is coming back to Las Vegas on May 23rd, and you can pick up your tickets on February 14th, which means Valentine's Day, on AEWTix.com. It makes a great get.
Hey, why are you talking about that? You should be talking about this man right here.
Okay, well.
Talk about this man.
All right, well, we were going to talk about the fact that John Moxley is going to be.
You're disrespectful.
100%.
I was eating. I get called to do this interview. I can't even eat my steak, man.
Okay. Well, listen. Hold on. Hey, careful there. When let me ask you a question, because obviously you guys have some issues with Moxley. You know, he's stolen your car. He's broken a bottle of bubbly over Chris Jericho's head. He's embarrassed you guys in so many different ways.
Who did he embarrass?
Who got embarrassed?
Who?
Well, Chris Jericho kind of looked
Usually
alone.
embarrassment just causes, a dog to tuck his tail behind his, you know what you know.
It's like, yeah. I understand. He got you frustrated. You can't even talk right.
yeah.
You call us,
Why you-
we're
why you
unprepared,
mad?
and you want to talk about John Moxley, huh? You know what you just described? You described a Tuesday in New York City, a car, a bubbly, and it was the local bubbly. He popped in with the local bubbly. Yeah, it was the local bubbly. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, first off, I think you should possibly consider moving. Secondly, listen, I want to ask you, because it's you one-on-one, not the inner circle, you one-on-one with Mox here tonight. What do you have planned? What do you have in store for
What I have
Moxley?
in store? What I have in store? You see how I'm eating the steak? I'm gonna take his eyeball out his eye socket, and I'm gonna put a little bit of sazon, sponsor me, Goya, and I'm going to grill it up, and I'm gonna eat it.
Oh, that's disgusting. I mean, the sazon part's okay, but
Best.
I can't even.
Everything tastes good.
All right, listen, I can't disagree with that, but that's gross, man. Listen, yeah, I wish you guys the best. I think.
What? You wish us the best? We're the best.
Yeah.
We are the best.
You guys are whack.
We're the best.
Say it. Say the
Okay,
best.
you guys are
We're the
the
best.
you guys are the best.
3 times.
You're the best. You're the best.
The
The best.
There it is.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
The best.
Okay.
Thank
Why is he
you.
so broke?
Okay.
I
What?
don't even have a wallet on him. What's wrong?
Well, I heard you were coming. All right, thank.
Uh-huh. You see that? That's how Moxley's gonna be after I'm done with him tonight.
Okay, all right. Well, let's move on here, guys, because tonight we have an. Is he gone? Can I continue? All right, thank you. So listen, tonight we have a massive 8-man tag, perhaps one of the biggest matches that we've ever had here on Dynamite. The Elite. I'm talking about the Young Bucks. I'm talking about the AEW Tag Team Champions, Kenny Omega, Hangman Adam Page, taking on the Lucha Brothers, Phoenix and Pentagon Jr., and also the Butcher, the Blade, and the Bunny. And speaking of the Butcher, Blade, and Bunny, here they are. I'm glad you guys are here, because I have a question for you regarding kind of last week. We saw MJF hand you guys an envelope, and I can only assume that money was involved. Unfortunately, last week things necessarily didn't go your way, so I'm just wondering, did MJF pay you more this week, perhaps, to take out the Bucks and maybe even Kenny and Hangman?
Listen, why don't you mind your own business? Because that's our business. Okay? Okay.
Okay. Well, I apologize. Second question. Listen, we know that Hangman Adam Page and Kenny Omega, they haven't always been, no pun intended, on the same page. How are you guys going to coexist with the Lucha Brothers tonight?
Listen, this is my brother, and this is my sister. And the tag division here is ours to destroy. We only care about chaos.
Okay, well, thank you, I guess. All right. Okay, well, let's continue to move on, because while as serious as that was, there's something very, very serious that's going to take place here tonight. We know that MJF has created these stipulations, and MJF has created these stipulations that Cody must adhere to in order to get a match with him. And I want to go ahead and talk to Cody's right-hand man here at AEW. I'm referring to QT Marshall. QT, if you can come on in here, man. Listen, we got to talk. Because obviously, listen, it's a very serious situation. Honestly, it really kind of even makes me uncomfortable to think about what we're going to witness here tonight. Cody's going to receive 10 lashes at the hand of MJF, and I just wanted to get your thoughts on that.
My thoughts are very simple. From the moment I heard this silly stipulation, but serious stipulation of 10 lashes to his back on live TV, I remember just telling him, hey, you can counter with something else. Like, you don't have to do this. There's so many, this steel cage, 10 lashes to the back is, I mean, we're talking about how serious it is because it is.
He's a human being.
He's a human being, and I think there are so many different things, but regardless, he agreed, right? Because Cody cares that much about getting in the ring with Max at Revolution. He's willing to do whatever it takes. The worst part for me is usually being there side by side, knowing that I'm going to have to sit there and watch like everybody else.
I completely agree with you. We're all unfortunately going to have to witness that. We're just hoping that Cody will be able to make it in 2 weeks from now in Atlanta, Georgia, with that steel cage match against Wardlow, which is really his last obstacle that he has to overcome. But before we get there, we have tonight. So do you have any advice for Cody?
The only thing that we all know is Cody is willing to do anything it takes for professional wrestling, and we're going to see that tonight.
All right, thank you so much, QT. All right, fans, an emotional night for sure here in Huntsville, Alabama. Make sure you tune in 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's Dynamite on TNT. We'll see you then.